Hello and welcome back. In the last video, we started with the setup for our Java shared library. We installed Express, we added the scripts, we added the tsconfig package.json. I added this .editor config, so you can just pause the video and then copy the content, okay, of this. So this is just so we can have like the same configurations across our IDs. This is mostly useful if you are working in a team. So this editor config allows you, all the developers working on the project, to have the same configurations, okay? But it's okay if we add it in this our project. So you can pause the video and then copy all of this content. Now what we want to do is to create our GitHub repo for this particular project, okay? So go to the browser, make sure you have a GitHub account and you're already signed in. So GitHub, okay? And then I'm going to create a new project. I'll call the project Java-shared. So maybe if this name doesn't work for you, maybe you can add something else to the name. So if you say it's not available, okay, but I believe it should be available for this repository, okay? And for this, I'll probably make it a private repo, okay? So you can make it private or you can make it public, okay, whichever one, it's still fine. But for the purposes of this, I'll make it private. Now, if we make it private, okay, then if we want to download or install the library, we will always have to use a token. I will show you how we can create a token later, okay? So add the name, make it private, and then I'm going to create repository here, okay? Okay, so now the next thing we need to do is to follow these commands, okay? So first, I'll open the terminal and I will type, make sure you are inside this particular project, so cd9, okay? And then just follow all the commands, so git init, okay? And then the next is you add, you commit, you change the branch name. Here it's main already, so git add all. Yeah, I know the reason. It's trying to add these node modules. So what we need to do is to exclude this node, ignore these node modules. So in the root of this project, just create .git ignore, okay? Because we have so much inside this, Git will not accept it, it will throw an error. And then inside the .git ignore, you can add node underscore modules, okay? And then maybe we can also add some other files, anything related to logs, so .log. Most times I see this file created ds underscore store, so I'm adding it. A dist folder, a build folder, okay? So these are all the things I want to ignore inside my git ignore, okay? Because if you try to add node modules, Git will likely complain that the size is too much, okay? So now go ahead, let's add. So git add all. Now you can see it didn't take any time. Then the next is commit. So I'll say git commit -m. I'll add my first commit, okay? And we can run this command as well if we want. And let me add the remote. Yeah, add the remote. And now I will try to push. Yeah, let's see. Yes, okay. And for me, this, I believe it should work for you, okay? For me, I know why this is not working for me. The reason is on my local machine, I think I remember I tried to set up 2 different Git repos, okay? So I think probably this one here is not set. I'll have to set this in the terminal, okay? So for you, it should work. You should be able to push this. So for me, I'll fix this issue later, okay? And then we have the Git repo. Now the next thing we'll need to do is to create a script or to create a token. But I think what I will do is I'll stop here in this video so that I fix my issue that I have. And then once we push, then I will show you how we can create the token that we are going to use.